Hello everyone, I'm Milo Edwards, and today I want to talk about male emotions. I'm going to talk about it next week also, because it's something that I feel needs to be, something of substance needs to be said about it. Men don't often comment on my wall, women do. Most of the time men send me emails, and trust me, I get a lot of emails from men. This is because men are not going to just openly say stuff out on the wall like that and just put their emotions out there like that. We don't do that. We're more internal. Um, but when it comes to women, women are external. When something happens in you all's life, the first thing you do is start talking about it. Oh, these kids, oh, this car, this job, and you go on. And to me, that's more healthier than just keeping it bound inside. Because a lot of times, men go inside, and if you say something wrong to them, they'll go further inside, and they get stuck, and they never come out. And that's a bad thing. It doesn't help. And this is a serious problem. And ladies, we need your help emotionally to communicate with us better, and we communicate with you better so that our families can survive. Because if a man is killed or emotionally broken, you and your relationship become broken. And then in a lot of cases the woman becomes broken, and that just carries on throughout her life, and it's just not a good thing. And that's a 2-for-1 deal for the devil, you know. And see, I hear some women say they don't need a man. Yes, you do. You need a man, and a man needs you also. So let's work on that. Like my father passed 4 years ago, and he still had so much to share with me. And I've lost my teacher. I've lost some real good knowledge that I could still be drawing from. And until then, I never knew how many men didn't know their fathers. And my heart bleeds for the son that doesn't know his father. Whether his father left out of selfishness or fear, or the mother ran him away, or he was killed or imprisoned for the rest of his life, for whatever reason. A man is a guide to what a boy is to become, and help him become a stronger man, and just show him the path on how to get there. A mother can only do so much, when it comes to raising a man. There's just some things she'll never be able to share with her son. Same as a man trying to raise a daughter by himself. There's just some things he'll never really be able to share with his daughter. Now, I'm not minimizing women at all, and God knows you all do great things, but I hurt for the boy that doesn't get a chance to know his daddy and learn some things from his daddy, because it's really hard out here being a man. Because as a man, we have to fight and constantly stay in situations that at times we've never seen another man stay in before. And men want to quit and leave because he's constantly under attack, and he gets tired, but he needs his woman to stand by him and not attack him. A man is under attack daily by society and a number of other things that are just trying to break him down. And in relationships, we're praised when we stay, but then we're cursed when we leave. And ladies, when you curse a boy's father in front of him, you damn that child and you attack that child's masculinity. Because then a few days later, you'll turn around and your son may be doing something good, and you'll be trying to compliment him, and you'll say, hey, you just like your daddy. But your son will look at you and he'll think, the other day you said, daddy was shiftless, lazy, no good, and irresponsible. Is that what you think of me, mama? He's not going to say that outwardly to you, but it will cross his mind. He'll think about how you talk bad about his daddy. So stop talking about that boy's daddy in front of him. Stop talking about that boy's daddy behind his daddy's back. Just always be loving. You're killing that boy when you do that. You're killing that boy. You're snatching a little piece of him every time you do that. You need to stop it. But ladies, we need your help, and if you have a good man, you should thank him for taking all that he takes to stay strong and fight the endless fight. Because ladies, I'm telling you, it is really, really hard being a man, and I know it's hard for you too. But I'll tell you one thing: in society, it's acceptable for you to desire to be a housewife or be the president of a corporation, even the president of the United States. But as a man, it is only acceptable for us to grow to rule something. And that's a lot of pressure. And once again, I'm not minimizing what you go through, because Lord knows you all go through a lot. But you've never been a man and have the expectations laid upon you that has been laid upon a man in this world. It's hard. That's why some quit. That's why some die. That's why they go out and they sell dope. And some just go crazy, just trying to be a man and take care of it all. They can't handle the pressure of it. And women, you all live about, 10 years longer than we do? You know, and what cuts our lives short is the pressure of being a man. You know, when you go to the family gatherings, ladies, you see, grandmama, and you got all the other ladies to talk to, but you don't see all the men there. Some of them in prison, a lot of them are dead, And boys are losing their teachers sooner than you're losing your teachers. The men, young boys need those men around them to tell them, hey, boy, don't you go over there. Don't go down that street. Go down that street. Leave that girl alone. She ain't no good for you. Look at her. Look how she acting. Going, boy, hey, stop. Come here. Sit down. Let me talk to you. Now, I know, ladies, you all will tell boys the same thing. But, one hug and boy, you did good from daddy can outweigh 10 hugs and a boy, you did good from mama. Because mama always tells the boy he's good anyway. Oh, you my baby. That's my baby. My baby doing good. He's all right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But then, sometimes they got boys and men in prison right now. Their mama still saying, oh, that's my baby. He's good. He ain't done nothing to nobody. Oh, that was just a little mistake. Your baby's in prison because he killed somebody. Yeah. When it comes to daddy, daddy's not going to say that boy's good when that boy ain't good. That's why when daddy say, boy, you did good. I like that. That was good, boy. That boy lights up because daddies normally shoot straight, and they not gonna pretend with the boy. We ain't got that kind of time. We got too many other pressures and too many other things to deal with to be around there BSing around, as people would say. Now, I'm not saying a mother's love isn't strong enough. We've survived on your love, but it won't always make us a man. Once again, I'll never minimize what a woman does because many of you have raised boys and turned them into men themselves. And, a whole lot of them are very successful. And I acknowledge you and your priceless value to the good men that you've raised and the families that they now have. Ladies, you are priceless. And our society would lead you to believe that the average household has 2 parents and 2 children, but that's not the case. Most of our households here in America have 1 parent and 2 kids, and that 1 parent is usually a woman. Now, we need to take time to be aware and acknowledge the fact that our men are dying. 65% of our children who are born are raised without their father. 85% of the men in jail don't know their father, never met their father, don't know their father's love, haven't shaken his hand, and if they walk down the street, they probably will walk by him and not even know who he is. I can't help but believe that if fathers were present in their lives, at least half of that, those prison men in prison would be cut. That would be cut in half. A lot of men never make it because no one ever tells them that they're great, beautiful people and the positive things that they see inside of them. A large number of men hear nothing but complaints. Yeah, men are the complaint department. Now, when you see the greatness in a young man and you let him know you see it, he feels good about himself and it lifts him up. And then you can control that kid because you'll know exactly what to do and lead him down the right path. And he can't fool you because you see him. And he'll know that you see him. And he knows he can't fool you. So what does he do? He falls in line. He falls in line. So we have to acknowledge that in the kids if their greatness, if we want them to stay on the path to greatness. And ladies, men want to come home to you. They want to have a beautiful life with you. And it's a myth that a man only feels like a man when he got 3, 4 women or whatever. He can be happy with you and only you, but he has to be fulfilled by you. And you have to do your part and talk to your man and respect your man. Then he'll only be your man. Now, recognize the kid in your man and acknowledge it. Recognize his greatness. Tell him he's great. Tell him you love him. Help relieve some of that pressure that he has in his life. So, and don't try to make him be more than he is. Love him for him, not for what you want him to be. He'll grow forward naturally. This will lessen the stress in his life. It will extend his life and free him up to love you even more and be the daddy that he's supposed to. Now, there's a part 2 to this, and we'll discuss it next week because a lot of ladies don't know how to talk to men, and there's a lot of men that don't talk enough. Men got to open their mouth too. We got to share more. Now, let's be loving and keep moving in a positive direction. This is Milo Edwards. I'll talk to you later. Peace.